This is one of the best and easiest bone meal farms in Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and this bone meal farm will give you thousands of bone meal per hour. And here's all the items you need to build this farm. The smooth stone can be replaced for almost any other block. So, before we start, just to let you know, build this farm at least 20 blocks away from any rivers, oceans, or any bodies of water. And I'd highly recommend building this in a plains biome. For some reason, it just seems to work best there. Start by digging 16 blocks like this, and then 16 more like this. And then dig 3 over here. So once you guys have completely dug this out, come down here and place 8 sticky pistons like this. And then place 10 redstone dust like this. So, before we move on, this next part is one of the most important parts of this farm you have to get right. See this little empty spot right here? Place a repeater here, and then tap it once. Make sure that this little redstone torch thing right here is on this side. If you guys see that it's on this side, that means it's placed incorrectly. And the way to place it correctly is to come over here and stand on this block and place the repeater here. And then just tap it once. So once you've placed the repeater correctly, place a temporary block here. And then place another block here. Then place a temporary block here. Then place 2 glass like this. And then break this block and this block. Then place another block here. Then place a temporary block at this spot. Then place another block here. And then break this block. Once you finish placing all these blocks like this, come up here and place 3 redstone dust like this. And then come over here and place a redstone torch at this spot. And then place a lever at this spot. Once you guys have placed that lever, this next part is like the part before where you have to get right or else the whole farm will not work. So this next part, you gotta place a repeater here. So the way to place this repeater in the correct position is to come up here and place the repeater here. Make sure that you tap it once. As you can see, the pistons have started to move. Once you finish the redstone clock and your farm is working like this, shut it off. And then come over here and place 8 blocks like this. Then come over here and place 8 more blocks like this. Then place 8 more blocks like this. So, before we move on, I just want to ask if you guys would consider liking and subscribing. It really helps me out and it's free to do. But let's get back to the video. Once you guys have placed all those blocks, place 8 sand on top of the sticky pistons. And then place 8 more sticky pistons at this spot. And yes, one should open up like that. And now, for this next step, come over here and place 8 redstone dust in this row. This should open up each of the pistons. And then, in front of each piston, place 1 sand. And then, on this part of each piston, place another piece of sand. And now, on top of each of these sand right here, place a block. Then come around to the back and do the same on the pistons. Then do it again on top of these blocks. Well guys, this is another very important part of this farm you have to get right. So for this next step that is very important, you gotta place an observer here and here. The way to place these correctly is to come up here and crouch down and click on this redstone dust twice. And then, as you can see, the observer's arrows are facing up. Depending on how you build the farm, the arrows could even be on this side, but as long as the arrows are facing up, the farm should work fine. So once you get the observers placed correctly, place a block on top of them. And then, place a temporary block here, then place 8 blocks like this. And then, place a temporary block here, then place a block here. Then break this block, and this block. Then come around to the front and place 8 pistons like this. And then place 8 redstone dust like this. And then, make sure you place one more redstone dust here. Sometimes it's easy to forget to place this redstone dust. So once you finished all of this, come over here and place 12 blocks like this. Then come over here and place 8 blocks like this. And then place 6 blocks like this. So for this next step, come over to the front of the farm and place 2 chests like this. And then come over here and crouch down and place a hopper pointing to this chest. And do the same thing over here. And then place 3 hoppers pointing to that hopper. And then do the same thing over here. And now, on top of each of these hoppers, place a composter. And then, on top of each of those composters, place a hopper. Make sure that those hoppers are all pointing down. And now, on top of each of these hoppers right here, place 8 glass. So once you've done all this, come over here and place 8 stairs like this. And then place a sign on each of these stairs. So once you place those signs, come over here and place 8 signs like this. So once you place all these signs, come around to the back and place your redstone torch here. This will open up the pistons. And then, dump water in each of these stairs. Then dump water in each of these pistons. And then dump water on top of each of these sand. And then, place a kelp on top of each of these sand. So once you've dumped all the water and placed all the kelp, come around to the back and break this redstone torch. And now, your farm is complete! You can flick the lever and just start using the farm right away! And in around 2 minutes of using this farm, I got this much bone meal! Well guys, if you guys got any questions, or any tips or anything, just leave it down in the comments below! Well guys, if you liked this video, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button, and hit that bell for notifications. Thanks for watching.